Hi, I guess, and welcome to my first YouTube video. Yeah. This channel is just going to be like random stuff I do all the day and just random vlogging my life and taking you with me because I'm bored. And yeah, I just think it's a cool and funny idea just to take you all with me, and it's going to be a fun time. The theme of this video is going to be me showing you all the stuff I ever crocheted. Little disclaimer, I started in April 2022, but I have ADHD and I'm not very constant with like hobbies, so it's not that much and it's not that good. But it's going to be funny, I guess. So we'll start with the things I crocheted first. When I went to the Netherlands in 2022, it was early April, I guess, I found this really cool yarn shop. And they had pretty cheap yarn in a good quality because the yarn was like on sale. It would have been, yeah, you understand what I mean. It would have been more expensive, but it was on sale, so I got it pretty cheap. And I bought a lot of yarn, and that was the first thing I made. I know you can't see it, but it's a bucket hat. It's like a lot too big, and I did some mistakes with the increasing stuff. But it was the first thing, so I guess it's okay. I will just put it on. Yeah, as I said, it's just like a blanket I put over my head. It's too big, I know. But I guess it's the first thing, and it's okay. Okay, the second thing I tried to make, I never finished it, was one of those Harry Styles cardigans, I think they were called. I'm pretty sure it was just a cardigan Harry Styles wore once. Yeah. I made a lot of those little squares and I never finished it, and I never made enough of those squares. This was the last one I could find. I think I have some of them in my closet, but I don't even have this yarn anymore, and I'm never going to finish it. The third thing is this. It looks like a worm, and basically it is a worm, but it's actually those mesh fishnet, I don't know how it's called, hand warmers. It's broken, like almost all of the stuff I'm going to show, because I was really bad at the beginning, but you can imagine how it was supposed to look, I guess. Yeah, it's just one of those. Nothing really special, and it's falling apart. The fourth thing I tried to crochet was this bralette bikini. I'm not sure, I don't know what's the difference between those two. It's also falling apart. Yeah, but it was the fourth thing. Yeah, it's a lot too big for me and I could never put it on, and it's also falling apart, so who would? And it's pretty ugly. Never would put that on. Nobody would put that on. Like, what's that color combo? It's just some dark cream with light cream. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I made those. There are actually some things from this area of me crocheting that I don't have anymore because I can't find them. And I think I gifted some of these to people. But the next thing I could find is this cat hat. Yeah, it's a cat hat. I will put it on. Wait a second. Yeah, it's too big and it just doesn't fit me at all. Yeah, I think you guys get what I mean. I actually made a lot of cat hats since I crochet. I started doing them more often just recently, and there are two other ones in the things I will show you, but I did a few more that I gifted to people. yeah. Next thing I have is this squinty square cat head again. Yeah, this was not supposed to turn out as a cat head, that's why it's too small. Yeah, it was supposed to turn out as a bag, but I was too lazy to make like those strands so I could hang it over my shoulder. And then just for fun, I put it on my head like this in a Discord video call, and someone said, "Oh, it's a cat head, how cool." And I was like, yeah, it's a cat head. And now it's a cat head. The next thing I have is this blue hat. It's really badly made. I didn't have a lot of yarn, and it's again too small for my head. It's just, it doesn't cover my ears and it just looks stupid in general. But I made this for cosplay because I had a cosplay hyperfixation last year, and the years before I always had like cosplay hyperfixations. And I made this for cosplay and I was really proud of it, but it's too small and now my hair looks stupid. Who cares? Now we're entering my psych ward era. In the mental hospital they had a lot of really cheap and bad yarn, and I just used this yarn to make a trans head. It was supposed to turn out as a bucket head, but I was too lazy to finish it because the yarn was stupid and was annoying to me because it was really hard to work with it. But now it's just a beanie. Yeah, it looks really bad and was just some yarn that was over, and I used it to make something out of it. The next thing, as I said, I was in a mental hospital and I bought some yarn because I was bored and I wanted to have a hobby there, because in the hospital you couldn't have your phone the whole day and stuff, and you were just, yeah, it was boring as hell. So I had bought yarn and I made this bucket hat. It's not looking good, and the pattern, I didn't use a pattern for all these pieces I made there because, as I said, I didn't have access to the internet, and I also hadn't like any books about crochet. So yeah, I completely fucked up the increasing and decreasing with this piece, but you get what I mean, I guess. I'm not sure if that's real English, as you probably can hear. English is my first language, but yeah, this was some bucket hat I made out of a really big yarn. The next things are for my second psych ward stay. Well, not exactly the second, the third one, I guess. Yeah, the third one. This was in, yeah, exactly. The first stay, the stay where this stuff is from, was in June, July last year. And this was December till January this year. I had a really long break from crocheting. And this is one of those, do you know these octopus you can turn around? Yeah, I wanted to make one of those, but I never finished it. And it's really bad. But yeah, it was an insider. The next thing is a cat head again. As I said, I made a lot of those in psych ward because it also was an insider. We had a lot of weird insiders there, but everyone was running around with those cat heads, and I made them for the people. I made even for the supervisors and stuff. But yeah, you see, it's just another cat head. This is the favorite one I have left over. I made some pretty cool ones that I don't have anymore, that I prefer over those. But yeah, I gifted them to people. I will maybe show one of those. I'm not sure if I can though. Okay, now we're going to start with a lot of unfinished projects. I have this blanket here. It looks like a scarf, but I wanted to make a blanket because this one really cool person at the hospital made this really big blanket and I was jealous. I wanted one as well, so I had to make one. Well, never finished it because, yeah, I kind of lost the motivation and didn't touch a crochet hook in like 2 months again. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I always just have a new hobby and then I get bored of it very, very fast. But yeah, that's a blanket I made. It's like, so you can imagine, it's very long. It's about 2 meters, I guess. Yeah. The next thing I made was when I got out of the hospital, I got some new yarn and I wanted to make plushies. Well, I never finished any of those because plushies are, at least for me, not a lot of fun to make. I don't enjoy making those. I just learned that. It's not long ago, it's 2 weeks ago I made those. This was supposed to turn out as a dog. It's a weirdly shaped egg. Oh, that went not as planned. This was also supposed to turn out as a dog. I did not have enough of filling for it. So it's just really, really squishy. And I just squish it all the time. I love it, but never finished it. This one worked. Then I have... I don't even know what is that? Wait, I can show it you a little bit closer. It was supposed to become an axolotl. But as you can see, there is a reason I never finished this, okay? It's so bad. It's like so bad. Yeah. Now the last thing I have is this. I don't know how it was called. It's just a shirt thing. I like it's a sweater without arms. I don't think it's called arms, but I just totally forgot how to speak English. Yeah, but you can see what it is. I mean, it's not that hard. I'm really, really proud of this piece, and it's for my mother because we're going to vacation very soon, and it's for there, and I made it for her. I just finished this like 2 hours ago, I guess. Yeah. I love it and I'm really obsessed with it. It's really, really soft and fluffy and I love it. I just absolutely love it. And it's the favorite piece, my favorite piece. I don't know if that's... I was talking English for 15 minutes now and I totally forgot how to speak. I guess it's fine. But yeah. I love it. Oh my god. I might make one for myself actually. But it was a lot of work and I don't know if I can commit to it again. So yeah. But this is definitely for my mother and yeah, I don't have enough of this yarn to make one in this color, but I might make one out of some yarn I can find. I will go buy yarn soon for the vacation I'm going on. And I also will make a vlog about the vacation. Yeah. That was all I have here that I can show, but I have some stuff left as pictures. And I will show those as well. Okay, I've got my iPad here. I will put the pictures in the video though, because if I just show it like on the screen, you can't really see it. But yeah, so I made this bucket hat and I think I have another picture of it where I'm wearing it, yes. This was also one of the first pieces I made. I was so proud of it and I wore it the whole vacation I made it on. Like, it was one of those pieces I made in the Netherlands. I love this hat and oh my god, I was so freaking proud of it. I was so obsessed with it. I would wear it every day and I would not put it down. The next thing I have a picture of is also a bucket hat. I made this out of the same yarn but in a different color. And basically I just made 2 bucket hats out of this yarn, and I think both turned out pretty well. I must have them somewhere in this house, but I have literally no plan where, so probably never going to see them again. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was not too chaotic. I don't know what content is coming, but I think it's going to be good. I'm really looking forward for this time, and it's going to be a new era of my life, and I just love starting new eras. Yeah. I hope we see each other again, and you have had a nice stay here. Well, goodbye for this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope I will see you soon again. Goodbye!